مرحبا بكم أيها السادة المشاهدون من العاصمة الإدارية بترجايا، وفي لقاء خاص مع رئيس الوزراء الماليزي محمد نجيب تورزاق. مرحبا بكم سيادة الرئيس. بداية صف لنا العلاقات الثنائية بين المملكة العربية السعودية وماليزيا.
I would describe the bilateral relations between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Malaysia to be excellent. This is a long-standing relationship. It has been built up over generations. But today we are very enjoying an excellent relations in so many fields. With the upcoming visit of His Majesty King Salman, the custodian of the two holy mosques, making his first state visit to Malaysia is indeed very significant. We are deeply honored that His Majesty has decided to visit Malaysia, and we are confident that his visit will open a new chapter in terms of our bilateral relations and bring it to a higher level.
بداية أيضا حدثنا عن دوركم كرئيس الوزراء في تقوية العلاقة بين المملكة العربية السعودية وماليزيا.
Well, personally, I have given the utmost importance to this relationship. The relationship with the kingdom is very strategic. It is important from various angles. First of all, from the Ummah perspective, the facilities you have given to our pilgrims is indeed very much appreciated by us. In terms of the economic ties, it's a growing economic and business and trade relationship with the kingdom. Defense ties, and also we share common positions on many global issues and regional issues. And in this regard, since I took over office, I've made 3 visits to the kingdom, and I'm sure that this visit by His Majesty will indeed strengthen and deepen our already excellent ties.
ما هي المساهمات التي قامت بها ماليزيا في مكافحة الإرهاب العالمي؟
We are steadfast, we are resolute, we have got a very credible and a sterling record in terms of fighting global terrorism and extremism. We've taken action even against our own people. As you know, we have arrested about 250 people who have been converted to the erroneous ideology of IS and Daesh in Malaysia. We are monitoring some Malaysians who are fighting under the banner of IS in Syria and also in Iraq. We have a very quote de-radicalization program, and that's been recognized regionally and worldwide. We are cooperating with like-minded countries, how we can combat global terrorism. As you know, no one country can do it alone. We have to fight this threat together. And I've also launched this global movement of moderates, because I believe Islam, the real Islam or the authentic Islam, is a religion of peace, and moderation is one of the key core values of Islam. And we need to spread this so that there should not be any fear of Islam. The fear is not about Islam, the fear is about extremism.
بعد مشاركة ماليزيا في مناورات رعد الشمال، كيف تصف العلاقات العسكرية بين المملكة العربية السعودية وماليزيا؟
I think the defense and security relations between the two sides is a growing one. Since we've joined with the kingdom, we've participated in your exercise. In fact, I attended, your exercise, and I visited our troops there. And I'm delighted that this kind of partnership is very significant, because it shows that when it comes to the defense ties, when it comes to securing the interests of the Ummah and especially the kingdom, you can count on Malaysia's support.
ما هي الأهداف المرجوة من المشاركة في مثل هذه المناورات؟
I think this, we need to send a very strong signal that we are united, the Muslims are united, and we need to ensure that we can come to the help of our brothers in times of need. But as you know, in today's world, defense forces need to exercise one another so that there will be a strong element of being able to work together, being compatible in terms of the doctrine and systems, defense system, and so forth. So by exercising on a regular basis one another, we have this capability to undertake things on a joint basis. And I think this is a very powerful signal to show to the world that Malaysia and the Kingdom, we are united against any form of external threat.
سيد نجيب، هناك أكثر من 1500 طالب يدرسون في الجامعات الماليزية، وأيضا هناك طلبة ماليزيين يدرسون في الجامعات السعودية. كيف تصف العلاقات الثقافية والتعاون التعليمي بين البلدين؟
Again, I think this is a very promising relationship and development of one's human capital is key to the long-term sustainability of one's economy, or in fact of one's own civilization. Depends on the quality of people that you have. So the opportunities are abound for us to send our people to Saudi Arabia, to the kingdom, and also for you to send your people here to Malaysia. And we want to promote Malaysia as an education hub. And we hope that more and more students from Saudi will come and study in Malaysia. And also nurses, for example, you need more nurses, and we can provide that kind of training for your people.
ما أهمية العلاقات التجارية والاقتصادية بين البلدين وكيف يمكن تطويرها؟
The kingdom is our 19th largest trading partner globally. But what is significant is that the figures are very impressive in terms of the rate of increase. For example, in our total trade between 2015 2016 jumped almost 20%, 19.8%. And the figure last year was slightly over 13 billion ringgit. And total trade is in favor of the kingdom because we import 70% in terms of crude palm oil as well, crude petroleum and chemical products. But with that kind of trend, I can only expect the total trade between our two countries will increase very significantly. And I think we should promote very aggressively the prospects of increasing trade and of course business prospects between our two countries.
كيف ترى دعوة الماليزيين للاستثمار في السعودية؟ وأيضا كيف ترى دعوة السعوديين lلاستثمار في مملكة ماليزيا؟
Well, Malaysia is a country that believes in policies that will lead towards a business-friendly, investor-friendly environment here. And therefore, we will continue to encourage businessmen from Saudi to invest in Malaysia. And we also know that in Saudi, there are very good prospects for foreigners to invest in Saudi as well. So with this visit, there will be a special forum conducted to promote investment and business between our two countries. We see very exciting prospects because, for example, Malaysia should be seen as a gateway to ASEAN. ASEAN with a population of 625 million. So Malaysia is a very good base for you to promote exports throughout the ASEAN region. So we are going to promote Malaysia in that context, and as well as in Saudi with the growing economy, with the reforms, impressive reforms His Majesty is doing in Saudi, and with your policy to diversify from petroleum, we are confident there are very exciting prospects for our people to look at business opportunities in Saudi.
ما أهم القضايا التي ستناقشونها مع خادم الحرمين الشريفين الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز عندما سيحل ضيفا على البلد الشقيق ماليزيا؟
I think we will look at ways in which we can move our bilateral ties very significantly, not only in symbolic terms, but in very substantive manner. For example, there will be a few major announcements that will be done in conjunction with this visit, and this will certainly send a very powerful signal. For example, strengthening our relationship in the oil and gas sector, in terms of our defense ties, in terms of how we can strengthen cooperation towards a better understanding of Islam in this country as well as globally, and also in terms of the management of Hajj, pilgrims and so forth. So these are some of the very significant things, plus of course more business and investment opportunities both sides.
شكرا لك سيد نجيب، وشكرا لكم أيها المشاهدون الكرام على طيب المتابعة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.